Express. And yes, you're still right here on your favorite show. This is the 042 Express with your team boyfriend BLUEMAGIC the Sound Banger. And we checked out that incredible song called Beggy Beggy. It's coming from Star and CK. Both of them came together to make that incredible song. And I'm sure you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed it as well. So I am not here alone. I am here with some incredible people right here in the building. I have MUHNA to my right. And MUHNA is a very beautiful lady. She is also a pageant organizer, right? Just in case I miss out on anything, just correct me.
No problem.
All right, so I also have a legit influencer himself, the legit himself, who is not only, as a matter of fact, I think if I was as slim as you are, I would take your clothes. I'm telling you, I'm certainly going, I was going to take all of your clothing, you know, but I think I'm going to have to manage myself and, you know, comport myself.
You have to, bro.
Right? Okay, so we have legit influencer. He's not only a stylist, he's also a hype man at the same time, and he is incredible. And he came dripping in. I was going to say Dior, but I'm going to change my. No,
I'm not
Batman,
a bad guy.
dripping
I'm
in
not a
legit.
bad guy.
Legit.
I'm looking good.
You know.
I'm legit.
Right. Welcome to the show. So we're asking a question. We're asking a very, very important question that, you know, everyone have, you know, lots of people have been thinking about this question over time. So it's something that got me interested. Now, and the question is, should a girl marry a man she fell in love with after another man trained her through school in hopes to marry her? All right, so that's actually what we're asking. And as a matter of fact, I put it out on socials, and a lot of people have given me their feedback on that. So I'm going to start with people's feedback. So Mighty Prega on Instagram says it will become worse if you marry out of pity, or marry because you feel you owe someone some gratitude. Marriage should be built on love, trust, understanding, etc. If a man chooses to sponsor your education without declaring the intention of marriage at initials, my dear, you are entitled to marry any man you want. Just try and sort things out and show as much appreciation as you can. All right, so going on, Nenna says, for me, I'll get married to the man I fell in love with. I think this whole thing should come from the heart and not what people think. A favor one did for you can be returned, right, sir? But a mistake made in life will forever have a scar in the heart. So we also have someone else, Honorable Chadi says, I will not agree, or she will send all my money back ×6. Okay. So Pristo says, nah, I think I'll blame the guy. Sha, God gave you illiterate. You go train them for school over Sabi. All right, so that's about the messages I got on social. So legit, I'm going to ask you this. What would you advise the lady to do? What do you think the lady should do?
Okay, well, thank you for the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's not this not a big question.
Oh, it's not a big question.
Yes.
Interesting.
Because
I like this.
the answer is there already.
Mm.
Someone put you through school. Okay, first of all, what is love? Let's talk about love.
Okay.
What is this love?
Okay.
I think that love is commitment.
Oh,
Love
okay.
is sacrifice.
Okay.
So someone else's will not pick a random girl from probably a gutter or village, comes down, train her, makes her look good, sacrificed for her, and a nigger in the school.
Okay, what's your language?
Oh, sorry. so a guy, a random guy in the school now sees a beautiful girl, someone's handwork, and you think it's love. It's not love. So the love is that commitment, that man that sacrificed to make sure she goes to school. And also I advise the girl to marry
the man that
trained her
through
through school. Yeah.
Interesting. So Muna, I see. I was nearly going to pour you cold water because I see like you're boiling somehow. Like you don't look me, look this guy. Like should I go off the chain? Should I like rush this guy now? Don't rush him, yeah. Don't rush him.
I'm trying to
Why
cut
why
what he's saying.
why why? All right. So what do you think about the situation? What do you have to say?
For me, I should go with your first comment. You don't marry out of pity. Yes, he trained you. We get that. But what if you end up marrying this guy and then in the future, maybe like after 2 kids, you realize that you can't live with him because you don't love him. The feeling is not there. This marriage of a thing is not something you go into because you feel you owe it to that person. Yes, you trained me in school. I get it, but do we have the agreement that you're going to marry me before you trained me in school?
What if there was an agreement?
Okay, if there was an agreement,
But then
the girl
she went to
shouldn't have-
school. And you know how these things work.
Yes.
You know how school is.
Yeah,
School
there's
is quite
lots of-
fluid. You meet people, and as a matter of fact, maybe there's a possibility that she's not met a lot of people to even
Before
know
then.
what kind of person she would want to
wants.
marry. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then eventually she gets to school, and sometimes we can't help who we fall in love with.
Exactly.
Do you get?
Yes.
Now, it's probably there's an arrangement for marriage. Do you get? And then she saw someone else who is more interesting. I think there was a case like this in school. There was this lady, we were in school, and she got married. But everyone in school, in our department, knows that she has a relationship with a guy in school.
Okay.
And I think they ended up breaking up after the marriage. They broke up after the
The
marriage.
answer is in 2 ways.
So, what do you think? You personally, they have an agreement. What would you do if you were in the situation?
If they had an agreement, if the man really loves her, he should be able to sacrifice for her happiness. They should sit and discuss about it. Try to find a way to make it work. He can get a better woman that will love him more than that girl.
And then train that one to school again.
It doesn't need to. Like the other one said, God gave you an illiterate and you decided to send the illiterate to school. He doesn't need to. He might even meet a graduate, someone with masters or something better.
But you know it's usually difficult for. Do you even think, this is another topic for another day, do you think someone, let's say a trader, could easily, work things out with a graduate? It's usually difficult.
In this generation, it is very possible. Girls no longer go for who they love. They go for the cash.
Oh. So the
So
girl,
it's very possible.
the girl should actually leave the guy she fell in love with, and go for the guy with the cash, she thinks.
What if there is no cash?
And then
It's-
he's
he can-
he's able to take him through school.
Yes.
And
he
there's no
might be,
cash still.
Trying to struggle. That kind of cash, like the kind of cash.
I don't understand. There's a confusion here. You have something to say.
It's possible. It's possible for you to be financially okay, just okay, and then you don't have that kind of cash that girls of this generation wants.
Just say we. Let me know what we're talking about.
This generation.
You have something to say.
Yes, I'm not antagonizing you, okay?
Okay.
Let's be frank here.
Okay.
At times you can let something go for something. Did you get me?
Yeah.
Yes, the girl should go for the love according to you, but at times you can sacrifice, because someone sacrificed his happiness, his effort, his money. That same money would have used it
To
to start a business. He would have used it to train his younger brother or sister through school too, or cousin. You get me? Now he sacrificed those things for you.
Not
make you-
her per se.
No, I mean
Just
sorry,
to the lady.
yes,
Yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay,
It's fine.
so he sacrificed those things for you. I think
It's time for the lady to sacrifice
yes, if
whatever
it means
love.
you to sacrifice that your happiness, you can eventually get used to the man, love him.
Okay. Let me ask
Yes.
you. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You are advising I settle. Let me use myself for instance. I
Oh,
settle
okay. I
with
was trying to take you
I
out of bed.
settle with a man that I don't love because he trained me in school. Okay, for instance, you have a sister and someone randomly trained your sister because he would want to, marry her. Now, at the end, you realize that your sister is in love with someone else and not this man in particular. but had to settle with the man because the man trained her in school. Now, at the end of everything, even after having the first baby, she's still not in love with this man because the man didn't come close to learn her. The man only came to train her to probably make her a graduate. You know, these people with this mindset of I didn't go to school, I want my wife to be a graduate. Now, first year, second year, what if she come back home with those kids that she's no longer interested in marriage?
Okay. First of all, I believe that before a man should move on with such arrangement, there should have been a mutual agreement. For sure, definitely. I don't think that no man in this generation will just stand up, pick up a girl to train.
It still happens. Some
It
people,
happens.
some people are still in the 19...
Man, these are men that have excess money. They don't know what they want to do with their money.
Oh, you think?
Yes. Well, yeah, like they just want to give out. They want to, but a random person that will come to pick up a girl to train. Remember, they had, according to the topic, with the mindset that he will marry the girl. So that means there had been a mutual agreement.
Okay.
So I'd advise the particular girl, or that my sister, as you say,
Okay.
let's be legit. I'm legit.
Okay.
Yes, you understand. So
I understand.
you have to marry this man because I believe if you never agreed to that fact, he wouldn't have done that. Wouldn't have trained you through school. So, to me, my sister or that girl will marry the man that trained her.
So is that your final thoughts on this?
Yes, that's my final thought.
Like you strongly believe, you still believe, I mean, Muna, I'm still asking you strongly believe that she shouldn't marry? Like you strongly believe
I
that?
strongly do believe that she shouldn't marry because there are so many broken homes, so many single moms. I'm not saying it's bad. Actually, it's like there are, let's say, people have choices. People have what they want. Some people don't want to get married because maybe a family background and the stress of what their parent went through, they wouldn't want to get married. So it's okay if you want to become a single mom, but not when you get into that marriage for another purpose. Because you are trying to tell the girl to marry the man out of pity, not because she loves the man.
But you know, lots of people actually go into marriage for different reasons.
Exactly.
I mean, this could actually nudge her to have a reason to go into a marriage.
For me, I still feel it's marriage out of pity.
So
and
what
it
would you
wouldn't
do?
work.
Would you just tell the man, see, I'm not going to get married to you, like bye bye?
That would be rude and it will look like you're ungrateful. So you need to maybe set up a meeting with him, your parents, or anybody that is around when you made the agreement. And then you guys should have another meeting, like try to talk things out in a way that if he really loves you, he should want your happiness and try to understand.
Let you go just like that.
Yes.
I like this lady. She has so much confidence. I like. Can you manage me, please? I love this. I love this. But legit has something else to say.
A man.
Just the final words.
Yeah. A young lady, Mona. A man that sacrificed for you, I believe he would do anything for you. So, to me, I'll say again, I advise the girl to marry the man. You might not love him today, but believe me, eventually, yes, people develop love. You know that
Over time.
Yeah.
So imagine she didn't go into that school and she didn't see whoever she thinks she loves.
Okay.
Would she not marry the guy? He would certainly marry the guy.
You're not 100% sure she'll marry the guy.
So you think she would run away?
Something might happen.
I don't understand.
She
you.
might maybe realize a character that the guy has that she can live with. It happens.
This baby be like 419. But I'm not going to say anything. All right, guys, it's been amazing with you guys today. It's been wonderful. I still want to, talk about this over and over. There's a lot of things I would like to talk, but unfortunately, we have to leave because it's almost 3 o'clock, of course. But then we have some brand new songs that I want us to check out. Some incredible brand new songs that we're going to basically be checking out. We have Lil Cash featuring Zinoleski. The video is out, and I want you guys. And this song is one of the biggest songs out there, right? It's on #1 on a lot of charts in Nigeria. So it's called Don't Call Me. It's coming from Lil Cash featuring Zinoleski. After that, we have Rotimi with Weapon featuring Fireboy, DML, of course. And we have JP Cooper coming after that with Need You Tonight featuring Ray Black. So these are the songs we're going to be checking out. But before we leave, how do we connect with you on socials?
Okay. I'm a fashion designer.
Of course.
A hype man.
Yeah. By the way, you're going to leave this jacket for me, though. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Guys like her.
I'm joking.
I don't have that kind of body, so I use this one to cover myself.
Okay. I get you now.
So you can hit me up on Instagram at legit.influencer. On Facebook, Isaac Nelson. I think I'm not
basically where they can get you.
for
Yeah.
now.
For now. Okay, Muna, I feel like there's a lot of things you want to say.
Okay, no, I'm good. I'm just checking my usernames.
You have like a lot of them.
No, yes, I do have like 3 on Instagram.
Interesting.
Yes, but I just want people to hit me up on MUHNA_Empire. I think that will be fine because trying to explain my personal Instagram account is like me trying to spell it out.
Okay, so it's
So
that
I'll
easy.
be
Muna
okay with
underscore
Muna
Empire.
Empire on Instagram,
Okay.
Monachi on Facebook, or the Monachi has H.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Muna.
M-U-H.
Okay, MUH.
Monachi on Facebook, the Muna Empire on Instagram.
And we can easily connect with you.
Very easy, always available 247.
All right, guys, remember that you can always request for a song you want me to play for you. Go straight to our Facebook page, which is 042 Express, and also on our Instagram page, which is 042_Express. And we're certainly going to play that song. And tomorrow is going to be very interesting. We're asking a question tomorrow, and the question is easy, right? The question is, what are you getting for that special person, be it your mom, your dad, your girlfriend, your boyfriend? What are you getting for them this Valentine's Day? What are you getting for your loved one this Valentine's Day? That's what we're asking. Go ahead and tell us what you're getting for them, and also tell us who you are wishing a happy Valentine, and also tell us the songs we can play for them, and we're certainly going to play that song for you right here on the 042 Express. And remember that the show comes to you every Mondays through Saturdays from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. right here on your ETV channel 50, Startup channel 13, FTV channel 502, and also on our website, which is www.esbsenugu.tv. And of course, just have a great time checking out the songs that we have for you right here. Enjoy yourself.